Wikileaks is sort of a big source for all people want to change the world, simply because it's got so much to offer in terms of information, whether you're a peace activist and you want more stopped, or whether you're into human rights, or whether you're into the environment or animal cruelty, or whatever it is that you're into in terms of trying to make the world a better place. You can't be effective if you don't know what the cause of the problem is. So people are trying, for example, to reduce poverty in Africa. If they don't know that $8.5 billion worth of diamonds are being taken out of there, which could feed those people for the next 10 years, is happening, then how do they know how to stop the poverty? For example, there was an interesting cable from Wikileaks about our country, an environmental cable, which is in 2007. The Howard government put in a provision that boats going through, ships going through the Torres Strait had to ring ashore to get a pilot boat because they wanted to avert possible tragedy on the reef and chemicals or oil spilling onto the reef. And there were penalties if you didn't do it. The American government kept lobbying. I don't know why they didn't want to do that, but they didn't want to do it. And then the Labor government got in, they kept lobbying, and finally the Labor government said, well, we can't change the legislation because the people, and this was actually in the cable, I read it, what the diplomat was actually saying, sorry, we can't change the legislation because the people will never forgive us if there's an oil spill. Not we can't change the legislation because we don't want an oil spill, we don't want to be found out, but it's okay, we've got a way around it. We won't change the legislation, but if you take your boats through and you don't have a pilot boat, we won't impose the penalty on you. So this is something that came out of WikiLeaks.